I want to have a really big RBTV thank you for Blue Ribbon Barbecue.
For the second straight year, Blue Ribbon Barbecue has been a proud sponsor of Ron Burton Training Village, feeding more than 400 children and their families for the RBTV Summer Banquet.
Well, on the menu today is some really good authentic smoked barbecue. Today we served pork spare ribs, barbecued chicken, North Carolina style pulled pork, collard greens, mashed potatoes, baked beans, coleslaw, and world-class cornbread.
My plate was like this big. So I stacked a whole bunch of ribs on, I had chicken underneath that, and then even more underneath that I had pig, and then along with the cornbread and the potatoes and everything inside. So it was kind of like a mountain of food.
I had 2 pieces of chicken, some collard greens, some mashed potatoes, a second coursing of collard greens. I feel like a king.
And I forgot to mention that we smoked the whole 100-pound hog for 24 hours. We got it in fresh, we rubbed it with some barbecue rub, and we smoked it over cherry wood, believe it or not, for 24 hours. And you can see they just gobbled it up this year.
The potatoes are ridiculous. These are the best potatoes I ever had. And oh, it's almost gone. I had so much of it. Ooh, that pig was so good.
Jeff Janowski and his team spent the day with our young men and stressed the importance of healthy living.
Thanks, guys. It's really a pleasure to come up here. My message today is for you guys to do something while you're young, even if it's a small bit of exercise every day. Eat right, and you know, take care of that machine that we call a body. The last 8 weeks I've lost 50 pounds. I no longer have to take insulin for my diabetes, and it's a great feeling. It's a new me. I've got all kinds of energy. I'm exercising again.
It's just amazing how they can come out here every year and just give this to us.
It means to me, it shows you really care about someone. You know, when you cook for someone, it really shows, you know, you can really taste the love and the effort that went into the meal. And I think I'm really grateful for the Blue Ribbon Company for coming out here and cooking for us. So it was really great.
I see a sea of happy faces, and I'm very lucky that I could come up here 2 years in a row and see the good things that you've done for these kids. And I explained that to the help that I have here today. When I was asking them to come up here, I said, you know, some of these kids call this camp their home, because and they're happy to be here because they get 3 meals a day. For me personally, I get a good feeling. For us as a company, we find that coming out here in the outdoors, cooking where it all began, where barbecue is supposed to be cooked, is a great pleasure.
I even skipped lunch just for this moment in my life, and it was amazing.
It just makes you happy to have come here, happy to have experienced it, and it's like, it's the last day. It's like sad to see that we're gonna be missing all these people, but it's not the end of my journey, so I know that I still got some things I gotta deal with in my life, but it's just, I don't know, it makes you feel good that you came to here, met some new people, worked on yourself, and now you can go out in the world and show people what this camp is worth and everything you've learned here.
I knew what I was expecting, the best, and I got the best.
I hope you all enjoyed it, and we hope to see you next year.